This lecture we are talking about a subject that is physics, and in physics the very first chapter, that is rotational dynamics. Student, according to your syllabus, the very first topic is in rotational dynamics is circular motion. Student, let's see what is circular motion. Circular motion. Student, circular motion means such type of motion, you can say the type of motion in which particle revolves on the circumference of the circle. Suppose this is a circle. Suppose this is a circle. It is its center O, and the this line shows the circumference of the circle. Student, if any particle revolves around the center on the circumference of the circle, if suppose any particle move at the circumference of the circle, then that types of motion is known as circular motion. Okay student, if a point is at A, suppose if a point is at point A, if any particle is at point A and it starts its rotation around the circle's circumference, if the particle move on the circumference of the circle, then that types of motion is known as circular motion. So student, first of all note down the definition of the circular motion. The circular motion is a type of motion, you will say the type of motion in which particle revolves along the circumference of the circle. It means this is the type of motion in which particle can revolve on the circumference of the circle. Then that types of motion is known as circular motion. Okay student, let's recall some examples of circular motion. Examples, if we talking about examples, the first example is motion of moon around the earth. Where? Around the earth. That type of motion is circular motion. If we talk about second example, motion of electron around the nucleus. Where? Around the nucleus. Third example, if we talk about the third example is motion of earth around the sun. It means in these all examples one thing is common, that is the particle is revolving on circumference of the circle. Okay student, now some characteristics of the circular motion are as, first one is it is an accelerated motion. If we talk about characteristics of circular motion, then the first characteristics is it is an accelerated motion. What is it? Is an accelerated motion. It means the particle is moving with speed, continuously giving speed. If the particle is moving on the circumference of the circle, then that type of motion is known as circular motion. And second one is it is a periodic motion. What is it? Is a periodic motion. Periodic motion means it is the type of motion in which particle can touch a similar point again and again. Then this types of motion is known as periodic motion. So circular motion are the type of motion in which acceleration and periodic motion both are consistently occurs. Okay. So students, now some important topics in circular motion I am going to deliver you. That is some important factors, some important topics in circular motion. There are such as radius vector, angular displacement, angular velocity, angular acceleration. Okay na? So let's see what is radius vector. Okay student, screenshot it. Okay. Next now, the very first topic in circular motion which is related to circular motion is radius vector. First is radius vector. What is radius vector? Student, first of all, as you know, in the circle there is a fixed distance around which the diagram can draw on the center. That is called radius. And that radius in circular motion is none other than radius vector. Okay na? So if we talking about the circular motion, if any particle is revolving on the circumference of the circle, this is the center of the, then that point, the distance of OA, that is the distance of OA, and it means vector OA is called as radius vector. What is radius vector? It means the fixed distance is known as radius vector in circular motion. Okay na student? So radius vector is vector OA. If we talking about its unit and its dimension, then it is a distance. Radius vector is a distance, so its SI unit is meter. SI unit is what is meter. Okay na? Okay student. And if we talking about dimension, the dimension is m0 l1 t0, because radius vector have length, so l1, l for length power 1, because meter is 1. Okay student, next the topic is angular displacement. Second topic is angular displacement. Okay na? The second topic is angular displacement. What is angular displacement? If the radius vector draw an angle at the center of the circle, then that angle is known as angular displacement. It means you can say an angle. Listen carefully student, the definition of the displacement is an angle traced by radius vector at the center of the circle in given time. Okay na? It means if our radius vector draws an angle on the center, that angle is known as angular displacement. Suppose our particle is at point A at initial condition, and after time t it is at point B. Okay na? If particle is at point A at initial condition and after that time t it is at point B, then the angle, what is this? This is the angle traced by radius vector. What is OA and OB? OA and OB is radius vector. Then the angle traced by radius vector is known as angular displacement. Say theta. If we denote this angle as theta, then theta is the angular displacement. Okay na? So in angular displacement, if we talk about that, if this distance is r, okay na? Let's see, the distance of OA is r and the distance of OB, the distance of OB is s. Then theta is equals to, what is angle? Angle is equals to arc upon length, na? So then theta is equals to arc that is S upon r. Then the formula arrived that angular displacement is theta equals to S upon r. If we talking about its unit, then the unit, the SI unit of angular displacement is SI unit. What is SI unit of angular displacement? It is an angle, and in our angle, if we denote the unit, then angles unit is radian, na? So SI unit of angular displacement is radian, okay, na? And if we talk about dimension, then what is dimension? Dimension is m0, l0 and t0. Why? Because of S is also length and R is also length. Then length, dimension of length upon dimension of length. Length, dimension of length cancel out by dimension of length. Then there is nothing in dimension. So dimension of angular displacement is m0, l0 and t0. Okay. Next heading is, screenshot it. Next topic of circular motion is, first one is radius vector, second one is angular displacement, and third one is angular velocity. Okay, na? Angular velocity. Now, what is angular velocity? Angular velocity, the ratio of angular displacement. Listen carefully, student. The ratio of angular displacement with respect to time. That is angular velocity. Okay, na? Hence, vector omega equals to, vector omega is angular velocity. Angular velocity is equals to d theta upon dt. That is the angular velocity. Angular velocity is denoted by omega. Vector omega equals to d theta by dt. That is angular velocity. If you want to define the angular velocity, then the ratio of angular displacement, what is theta? Theta is angular displacement. The ratio of angular displacement with respect to time, that is angular velocity. Okay. If you are talking about SI unit, what is the SI unit? SI unit of angle upon time, then m0 radian upon, sorry, SI unit is radian theta. What is the unit of theta? Is radian per time second. So radian per second. If we want to know about dimension, then dimension is m0 l0 t power minus 1, because radian we don't have any dimension, but times dimension is there, na? So t power minus 1. Okay. Now the fourth topic is angular acceleration. What is angular acceleration? Angular acceleration is the rate of change of angular velocity with respect to time. It is represented by vector alpha. Then vector alpha is equals to vector alpha is equals to d vector omega upon dt. That is angular acceleration. And the SI unit of angular acceleration is SI unit. What is the SI unit of omega? Is radian per second. So radian per second upon, what is the SI unit of time? Second. So you can say such as SI unit is radian per second square. Okay, na? And if we talk about the dimension of angular acceleration is m0 l0 t minus 2. Okay, student, these all are the basic things in circular motion. Now the next topic in your book is given as uniform circular motion. So student, let's see what is uniform circular motion. Okay, screenshot it. Okay, now see. Now the next topic is uniform circular motion. What is uniform circular motion? In short form we can say uniform as UCM. UCM means uniform circular motion. If we talking about uniform circular motion, this is also a type of motion. It is also a circular motion in which particles speed is constant. It means if any particles revolving on the circumference of the circle with constant speed, that types of motion is known as uniform circular motion. So write down the definitions. The type of motion in which particle revolves along the in which particles revolve along the circumference of the circle with constant speed. Student, please note down it. In uniform circular motion we have to define it as all the definitions such as circular motion, but we have to add extra thing, that is with constant speed. So if we talking about uniform circular motion's definition is the type of motion in which particle revolves along the circumference of the circle with constant speed. Okay, next topic in the your syllabus, there is next topic is non-uniform circular motion. Next topic is non-uniform circular motion. As you know, what is non-uniform? Where speed is not constant. And you can say the definitions such as of your uniform circular motion's definition. That is the type of motion in which particle revolves along the circumference of the circle with not constant speed. If the particle is speeding up and down, then that types of motion, that types of circular motion is known as non-uniform circular motion. Okay, now student. So please make it clear that there are differences between uniform circular motion and non-uniform circular motion. So what is uniform motion? Where constant speed is constant, and what is non-uniform circular, where speed is not constant. Okay now. So in the next lecture, student, in the next lecture we are going to learn about what is centripetal force, what is centrifugal force, and many other etc things in circular motion. So student, let's see in the next topic. So write down it.